Hello. Here is the introduction of the second quarter Sabbath school lesson. The writer is Shawn Boonstra, who is a speaker and director for the Voice of Prophecy Ministry. His broadcasts and books have been a source of inspiration around the globe, and over the years, his live evangelistic events have been presented on every continent except Antarctica. The title, Precursors for Prophecy. In the quiet town of Ashford, nestled between rolling hills and ancient oaks, lived an elderly man named Samuel Harding. Samuel had spent his life studying the scriptures, poring over prophecies, and seeking to understand the divine roadmap for the future. A former history professor, he had witnessed countless world events unfold and had seen many interpretations of prophecy rise and fall like waves on the shore. One evening, as Samuel sat on his wooden porch with a well-worn Bible in his hands, his grandson, Daniel, joined him. The young boy, barely 16, had been troubled by the endless stream of news reports predicting doom and destruction. "Grandpa," Daniel began hesitantly, "I heard a preacher on TV say that the recent wars and disasters mean the world is about to end. He even pointed to helicopters and missiles, saying they are the locusts from Revelation. Is it true?" Samuel smiled warmly and patted the seat beside him. "Come, sit, and let me tell you a story." As the sun dipped below the horizon, Samuel recounted the tale of a man from years ago, a well-known writer, who had been convinced that the First Gulf War was the fulfillment of Revelation's locust prophecy. The preacher had passionately argued that the helicopters resembled the biblical locusts, and many believed him. But time had proven his interpretation wrong. "You see, Daniel," Samuel continued, "prophecy is not meant to be a tool for sensationalism or fear. It is a divine message, revealing the great battle between good and evil, a battle that stretches beyond any single war or nation." Daniel's eyes flickered with curiosity. "Then how do we understand prophecy?" Samuel opened his Bible to the book of Daniel, chapter 2, and gently traced his fingers over the words. "God gave us a timeline of history: Babylon, Media-Persia, Greece, and Rome, all leading to his eternal kingdom. This isn't about helicopters or missiles. It's about a greater truth: God's promise that, no matter what happens, his kingdom will stand forever." Daniel nodded, absorbing the wisdom. "So, instead of being afraid, we should trust that God has a plan?" Samuel beamed. "Exactly, my boy. Fear fades when we focus on Christ, not the chaos of the world. Our role is not to speculate wildly, but to remain faithful, share his love, and prepare our hearts for his return." As the first stars twinkled in the night sky, Daniel felt a peace he hadn't known before. He realized that true understanding came not from grasping at headlines, but from seeking God's truth with humility and faith. From that day forward, he embarked on a journey, not to chase after every new prediction, but to study God's word with an open heart, just as his grandfather had taught him. And in doing so, he found not fear, but hope, a hope that no war or calamity could ever shake.